The spring Sephora sale is officially live today, so I'm going to be sharing 25 of my personal recommendations to you while you can save a lot of money. So I will have the sale dates listed down below in the description box. Maybe I'll throw a little graphic here on the screen. You guys kind of know the deal. Based on your level, you can shop between certain dates. The sale ends April 24th, but you can save between like 10 to 20%, even 30% on the Sephora collection. So this is the perfect time to get your personal favorites that you always repurchase, save money, but then also I think it's great to try new things at this time because again, you save money. Just a disclaimer, this is not sponsored at all with Sephora. I just love Sephora and I order a lot all the time. So I'm gonna be going through everything by category and everything will be linked down below in the description box by the number that you see on screen. The first category that I'm going to be talking about is brushes, because when it comes to makeup, that really is the foundation. You could have the best makeup, but if you're using horrible brushes, you're not gonna get very far. As I mentioned at the very beginning, the Sephora collection, like anything by Sephora's own brand, is all 30% off, like everything. And I love their brushes. I really encourage you guys to just look at them. I mean, they have insanely good reviews. Look at this, like this is so nice. This is the 80 brush. It is a bronzer brush, but it's so big and fluffy that I actually like to use it for bronzer, but then also just for powder all over. There's various foundation brushes that I think are great. This is actually a really nice blush brush. They're just fantastic. They're like professional, but the prices are really good. Plus you get 30% off. And then another brush that I use every single day. I mean, I highly recommend this. This is the Makeup by Mario dual-ended brush, and I personally like to use it for like the smaller end for my under eye concealer. I'll blend it out. It's just the perfect density, the perfect softness. And then I will flip it around and I'll use the bigger side to blend in my contour or my bronzer or even blush. I think it's perfect for liquids or creams. Okay, so this last brush that I'm recommending, I've only had for like 3 weeks, but it has blown my socks off. It is fantastic. It's by the brand Say, and you could definitely use this for foundation, but I love it for blending contour and bronzer, like creams and liquids. Like it blends like butter. It is so nice. It has like full 5-star reviews, which is shocking on Sephora. So that's why I ordered it. And then I was looking at their other brushes and they also have insane reviews. So check these out. Next, let's move to the world of primers. And I don't even love that many primers. I really don't. If I am in a hurry, I don't even wear a primer. If I really want my makeup to look darn good, then there are a select few that I will reach for. So we're gonna start with both are actually Glow Recipe. So this first one, this is the Strawberry Pore Smooth Blurring Drops. So this to me just blurs your pores. I think it is better if you are on the oily side. It just makes your skin look smoother. Like that is the goal. And I do think I notice a big difference when I use this. But again, I'm just being honest. A lot of times I just skip the primer because I'm kind of in a hurry, but I know a lot of people swear by them. So I wanna recommend good ones that I think are actually worth it. Now, the next one is the same brand, Glow Recipe, but this is the Dew Drops. Now these are more for looking dewy. Like this gives your face just a nice little dewy glow, gives you a little bit of shine, but not in a bad way, like in a really good, healthy way. So I love these as well. And so does everybody else. Next, we're moving into the foundation category, which is one of my favorite categories. I'm always testing out a bajillion foundations. So for this one, I have 2 that I'm recommending for you, depending on if you are more dry or more oily. So I'm actually gonna start with the one I'm wearing today, I guess, which is the Gucci foundation. I know, it's so annoying. I did not wanna love this foundation because it's expensive. It's designer, it's pricey, but again, the sale is the time. You can try things you wouldn't normally pay full price for. This though is more of a matte foundation. So this is better if you are more on the oily side, and it's definitely full coverage, but it is matte. Now, if you're not loving like the matte look, you can definitely still add some like highlighters on top to kind of give you a dewy look, but it's just so perfect for your skin if you are more oily. Like it looks amazing all day long. Like it's pricey for a reason. Now, if you are more dry or you just really want that dewy kind of like glass skin look, then I really recommend the Ilia foundation. Okay, okay, this is the True Skin Serum Foundation. So I actually can wear this. I am more on the oily side, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. And if you have been seeing me in some of my recent videos where I look a little bit more fresh and more dewy, it's because I'm wearing this foundation. I think it is really good for a lot of skin types, but I just wanna tell you, like, it definitely makes you look kind of bright and just healthy. And it's definitely, I would say, like a medium coverage. It's not full coverage. It makes your skin really look like skin. So I've heard rave reviews about this, and so I am here to concur. Now, just FYI, I've said this 1,000 times in my videos, my all-time favorite foundation is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. You can definitely get that on sale. Highly recommend. Best foundation of my entire life. However, I am going to have a little section down below in the description box and pinned in the comment section of just my all-time best sellers that you should really consider if you haven't already. I just don't wanna repeat myself a million times in these videos. My one and only concealer recommendation is next, and it's this Born This Way concealer. I've been using this for years, and I just think it's the best of the best. I love the application, you know, with this doohickey thing, but really it's the formula. I mean, it's just so full coverage, but like in a perfect way. It conceals, but also doesn't get cakey and weird and gross. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's just the perfect consistency. I wear it under my eyes. I'll wear it on my face to brighten it up. People actually get this whole thing in like a darker shade, and they'll actually use it to contour. I don't do that, but it's just a really good formula. Moving right along to the eyebrow category. Eyebrows are so annoying. Like, they're so important yet so annoying to do. So when I find a product that makes it easy peasy, like, I just shout from the rooftops to buy this. So first up, the Kosas brow gel. Oh my gosh, it's the best. It's so easy. You can literally do your brows in like 15 seconds, not exaggerating. It gives some color, it makes them look natural, it like shapes them. It's fantastic. Now, a newer addition to my little like brow collection is this SEPHORA brand. So again, this would be 30% off, but it's like a waxy brow pencil, and it's a really interesting tip. It's kind of like an angle, and it's more of like a wax plus a color. So if you really like that kind of waxy look to your brows, you can really easily and quickly shape your brows with this, and then flip it around, and it comes with a nice little thick spoolie, and you can make your eyebrows look perfect. We're kind of getting into the big stuff, like the popular stuff, the things that people are always wanting to try. It's the bronzer contour section. I have 3 recommendations for you. I've got a liquid, a cream, and a powder option. Sometimes people love them all, sometimes people love one or the other. So let's start with the liquid option. It's the beloved Hollywood Contour Wand by Charlotte Tilbury. I mean, this, I'm just late to the game. People swear by this. I just never tried it. I tried it like a month ago, and I've been hooked ever since. So it's, you know, kind of like her signature packaging, where it's like this puffy thing at the end. You squeeze it out and you can dot on your face, and it just blends to perfection. It's just a really, really good liquid contour bronzer. I do have the darker shade, but it comes in a lighter one. Now, if you want one that is more cream, oh, that's the wrong end. This Makeup by Mario one is glorious. It's so fantastic. I've recommended it before, but I'm here doing it again. It's just like the creamiest, like buttery stick. You just put it on and it just blends out. It actually comes with a brush at the end, which I guess is handy for maybe travel. I don't use that brush. I think some of the other brushes I recommended are better. But again, the creamy, buttery formula of this is awesome. And then if you want a powder, bronzer, or contour, highly, 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 highly recommend the Gucci Powder Compact. I know, again, with the Gucci designer, but it's just so worth it. I'm wearing the shade 3. And by the way, all of my personal colors and shades, when I have them listed and linked down below, I will put my colors just in case that's helpful for you if you're ordering. But as you can see, like, I've hit pan, like, I'm still going strong. I reach for this every day. It is so, so worth it. Okay, blush is next, guys. This is serious business. Blushes are a big deal right now. I mean, everyone is loving blushes. I have four to recommend to you guys. I have no idea how to rank them. I love them all. Do whatever you want with this information. They're all so good. I'm gonna start with one that is actually a newer one that I have discovered. I've never tried Tower 28 before. It's a very clean, healthy brand. And this blush has really wowed me. I have the shade Magic Hour, and it's definitely super magic. It's actually for your cheeks and your lips, so it's kind of like 2-in-1. But this shade to me is just so wearable. Obviously it comes in many, many shades, but I'm just so impressed with this color. I just take one of those brushes that I recommended and I just dab it in there, and it's just this beautiful instant color on my cheeks. You can build it up really well if you want. I could then take with my finger and kind of put it on my lips as well to kind of give a cohesive look, but love. Now, if you want, that same bronzer formula, but in a blush version, go for the Makeup by Mario blush stick, because again, same creamy, buttery formula. This is a bright color. This is in the shade Raspberry. This gives you such a youthful look, but if this is too bright for you, I mean, it might not be, but if it is too bright, there's other shades too. Speaking of bright, but oh so fantastic, the Dior blush. I mean, this is like internet famous, so popular, and it's kind of expensive, but it's one of those blushes that, you know how like I think all the blushes I'm recommending last a long time, but blushes are known for looking good for like an hour and then it starts to just dissipate. This lasts all day, so even though it's more expensive, to me it is worth the money. And it's in the pink shade, like the 001 classic pink shade. On here and in the B-roll, it probably looks super bright, but on the skin, you're gonna look like a beautiful baby doll. Like, it makes you look 10 years younger. And then we're back to the Charlotte Tilbury. Again, it's the classic, spongy application, but this is her blush, but it is the Beauty Light wand, meaning it is a blush and a highlighter. So the reason I love this is it kind of just makes your makeup go faster. It takes out a step. You would only get this if you do kind of like that highlighter, kind of dewy shine look. I've worn this in recent videos. So many people have complimented me on my blush when I'm wearing this, so I know it like looks really good. I think it does. But again, you would only go for this if you do like some sheen. Next, we're moving into the eyes category, starting with this small but mighty eyeshadow palette. Gone are the days that I want a big, clunky, huge 50 shade eyeshadow palette. I'm just not into that. Like, I reach for like 2 shades, maybe 3 max. And so I want something small, but just has all the colors. And this Urban Decay Naked palette is where it's at for me. It's got light shades, medium shades, dark shades. If I want something super dramatic, I can do it with this. If I want something very natural and wearable, I can do it with this. So I always throw this in my bag if I'm traveling, but I'm always reaching for it on a day-to-day basis. I'm also recommending for eyes this Sephora collection eyeliner. So it's one of those like you twist it up and so you never have to sharpen it, which I really like. But the reason I'm so drawn to this is because I actually got it in a very light taupey shade, because as I've mentioned, and maybe you've seen around, like really dark, heavy eyeliner is kind of out right now. I feel like it's kind of dating, but also makes you look older. And so I found that using a much lighter shade on top of like maybe the top of your eyelids, even on your waterline, still brightens your eyes, makes your eyes look bigger, but it's not nearly as harsh. So I actually ordered this just to test out this color, fell in love with the color and the formulation. So even if you don't want this color, just try it in whatever shade you're drawn to. And then for mascara, yes, I am back to the Gucci mascara. Still is my all-time favorite mascara. I will try others and think, oh yeah, that's pretty good. Then I'll come back to the Gucci and I'll be like, no, this is still better. So again, perfect time to try this. If you haven't, save some money. Again, totally worth it for me. Let's talk lips next. And I'm actually gonna start with not what I'm wearing right now, but what I did put on before I started filming. And then I thought my lips looked too thin because they kind of do. But it's this Refi Clear Gloss. This is the best clear gloss I think I have ever found. I mean, truly, this is a newer brand for me. And it has like this cool metal applicator, but you're seeing I have super chapped lips, very dry. I put it right on and it's just like the shiniest, most natural looking gloss. Definitely try this. The clip you're seeing, like I just had no lip liner. I'm always wearing lip liner because I really think that's a good way to kind of make your lips look full without getting lip injections. I've never had lip injections. So the best lip liner, where is it? The Makeup by Mario one. Oh my goodness, love it. What is the shade? Because that's crucial. It is in the shade Tan, and it's like a sculpting lip pencil. It's like the perfect shade, guys. So definitely recommend this. It's like a pencil, and then I'll like slightly overline my lips, kind of more in the center and the bottom. And then I actually take the other end, which is a nice little lip brush, and I'll blend it in to give it a little ombre effect. And you could then put on a clear gloss, you could put on a lipstick, whatever, but this I use every single day. Now today I did put the Tower 28, it's like a butter gloss. It's called the Lip Jelly. Yes, it's so jelly and glossy, and I put it on with that lip liner. It's now my new favorite lip combination. And again, this is like a really good, healthy, clean brand, so I've been loving this. But this is the shade Oat, and it's so beautiful and natural looking. Honorable mention, guys, this is a bonus item, not counting towards my 25 items because I'm throwing this in last minute, but the Dior Lip Glow Oil. I shared this on my Instagram yesterday because it was slightly on sale at Nordstrom for like a day, and people went wild. So clearly, people are into this lip oil. I mean, I am too. I love this, and it's pretty pricey normally. So I'm only sharing it because I know a lot of people love this and would want it on sale. Next we have the miscellaneous category. What am I gonna talk about? There are so many things I could talk about because Sephora has it all. So again, stock up on your personal favorites. Maybe it's your skincare that you always repurchase. I think there are two little areas that are perfect for the Sephora sale. One being just your favorite fragrance or a fragrance you've been wanting to try. So my all-time favorite fragrance is the Gucci Flora. Even last year when I talked about this was like one of the #1 best-selling items that I recommended to you guys. So I know so many people love this, and every time I wear it, I get one compliment or another. Like, and I'm not exaggerating in that, like it really is a well-rounded, delicious fragrance. But there's others. I mean, it doesn't have to be this one. You could just get your favorite, get one you've been wanting to try. I think it's also a great time to get the hot tools or hair tools that you have been wanting. And T3 is by far my favorite for a couple reasons. I mean, it's just stunning. It's beautiful. It looks amazing in my bathroom. But beyond that, I mean, it's just professional, very high quality. These last for years and years and years. I can't even tell you how long I've had both of these. I think I had this one first. It's still going strong. This one dries my hair so fast, makes my hair look great. Like, this is just fantastic. And it's expensive, but again, that's kind of like like I said, the whole point of the video is to buy things that aren't normally on sale. Everything that I mentioned in this video, along with some additional recommendations, will be linked down below in the description box and also pinned in the comments section. Please subscribe if you're new, and I will see you soon in my next one. Bye.